Welcome to the Big Movement Podcast. If you're ready to create results and make huge strides in your business, finances, personal development, and health, then you're in the right place. Pushing past excuses and powering through procrastination can be a challenge alone. Here, you'll get the support, tools, and knowledge you need to get to the level you desire in your business and life. Let's get started with your host, Byron Ingram.
And welcome to another episode of the Big Movement Podcast. Today, we have a special guest. We have Priest Willis Sr., who is the Director of Affiliate Marketing for Affiliate Mission. It's one of the fastest growing affiliate management startup in North Carolina. And Priest, he started in the affiliate marketing world in the early 2000s when the internet was just, in its infancy after it was invented, and how he started to build a niche affiliate sites and really progressing into being an affiliate manager and helping people start making money, or as he likes to call it, horizontal money in today's world. So let's give a warm welcome to Priest. So Priest, welcome.
Byron, thank you for having me. It's such an honor to be on your show. I really appreciate it.
Sure, definitely. So tell everybody, how in the world did you get into affiliate marketing? Because out of all the ways that people think about ways of making money, not everybody truly knows what in the world affiliate marketing is.
Yeah, it's true, because even today, when I have relatives and other people ask, so what do you do again? I just tell them I do business online, because affiliate marketing just doesn't resonate with too many people. It's still, for as big as it's getting, it's still relatively small in its understanding. Everybody knows search engine optimization and email and other digital marketing tactics, but affiliate marketing is known as either just this small piece to it, or it's more known as scammy and some other things. So affiliate marketing, and I've kind of said this quite a few times to a lot of different people, but the way I always started off is it's not MLM. It's not kind of multi-level marketing. Not that anything is wrong with that if people have made money there, but it's just not something I would get into personally, or I call it ballroom hope, where people go in and buy these packages for thousands of dollars to learn how to do this. Affiliate marketing is simply just earning a commission when you're promoting other people's products. So if you think of large box retailers like Target, you can name Toys R Us, all these guys. If you go to the footer of their website, it says their affiliates or affiliate program. You can join that program and sell products on your site, or at least send the traffic to the Toys R Us or the Targets of the world and earn a commission there. So, I kind of started within hardware originally. I was working on computers. My father showed me how to put together computers, and I thought, man, this would be a great way to start earning cash. So I started taking viruses off people's computers, swapping out CD drives and hard drives, putting new motherboards on for people, and building all these cool gaming systems. And it just got way too laborious. I mean, my anxiety kicked into overdrive with it in terms of the demand that I had, which was nice in one way, but then because people didn't really know what they were getting, when you fixed their hard drive, they would go back to the same site that they were, whatever they got the virus from before, and they would come back to you and say, hey, you didn't fix it, I got the virus back. And it's like, yeah, but if you keep going to that porn site, you're going to get the virus or the whatever it is that you're getting back on your computer. So I just decided that was too much for me. So I got out of the hardware side of the business and focused more on building websites. And I would earn a couple $100s for building websites. This is obviously before Shopify and WordPress was out, and all these different things that made it a little bit easier for those who didn't know HTML or any kind of coding. But even then, it was something that I just didn't want to get in anymore. And one thing I did realize was that, setting up affiliate programs and putting banners on my site and text links, I was earning money faster and making more without holding any inventory or having any real responsibility towards a customer that's looking me directly in my face and saying, can you redo my hard drive, or can you do this part differently on my website? It was just a simple transactional type of relationship. So that made it easy for me to understand. It seemed less invasive into my personal life, if you will, meaning I wasn't having to have this work-life balance, which was stressing me out, as I talked about earlier. So it just stuck with me. And so now for 15 plus years, I've been in affiliate marketing in some capacity, again, starting off as affiliate. And now I'm an affiliate manager running an affiliate agency. So it's been really good.
Oh, excellent. And that makes it a big difference to be able to take that knowledge and help people do something different. Because, like you said, you have that ballroom hope, and you think about how many people they buy into that thinking, oh, this is going to be great. I'm going to get everybody under the sun to sign up. And then they get crickets like, oh, this didn't go well.
Right. I mean, yeah. I mean, and I understand the desire. A lot of people want to go out and pitch vitamins and do all this other cool stuff, and they feel passionate because they're doing something for themselves. So it's kind of instinctual for a lot of people, but that energy and that motivation has to come with a little bit more wisdom, and not, it seems like, or at least for me, people would always ask me to join these different clubs like, hey, you can sell laundry detergent. You got to buy laundry detergent, right? So why don't you just join this? And if you sell so many of these and you get your friend on, they can sell some. And it was just like, man, this is just too much to think about. I want a cut and dry partnership with somebody, and affiliates brought that for me. So that's why I call it ballroom hope. It's just, people are hopeful, but sometimes you just have to take that energy and put it in a different direction.
Right, definitely, because when you look at it, it's the challenge people have if they're selling laundry detergent or whatever. They're building up somebody else's brand in that aspect, and totally. Then you think about how much hard work it is. Like, all right, woo, I sell this. You made $1.50, but you were at it all day long. Yep. Really? Like, workers in third world countries make more than that working in a factory. So
totally,
why are you going to do that to yourself?
Yeah, and with affiliate, that work that you create, whether it's building blogs and building content around your blogs, all of this stuff, it never really goes to waste, right? So you just talked about kind of selling laundry detergent and having to get 20 people involved, and you only made $1.25. And granted, we're kind of stretching some of that, but the premise is kind of true. Whereas when you build a website, you find a good domain, you're creating a blog, you're getting banners on the website. The reason why I call it horizontal money is because in some respects, again, you want to be responsible about how you're doing the website, make sure you're doing the right search engine optimization and other things, but you can sort of walk away from it and build something else. But you're not putting a lot of stuff, including your credibility, on the line for some company that you're building their brand and not your own. You're ultimately building your own, and affiliate marketing allows that platform for you to do that.
Right, exactly, because then you're, in most cases, tapping into products and brands that people are already buying in the first place.
That's right.
So it's not, you don't have to go through this process of selling them on, oh, but this one pill is going to solve all your problems.
Right.
But what is it versus, I don't know, something you see at Bed Bath and Beyond. They're like, oh yeah, I saw that one thing over there. That's cool. I'm buying that. A lot.
Yeah, totally different. One of the first people to ever adopt the principle of affiliate marketing is Amazon, right? So You see an actual working model of Amazon said, hey, you know what we should do? We should start paying people commission as they promote products on Amazon. So Amazon, there were one or two other companies, I can't remember the name that they would give credit to, but Amazon was one of the first big adapters of the affiliate marketing model. And obviously, it's known now as Amazon Associates, but people have done extremely well selling products on Amazon that you would go on and buy Amazon products anyway. So it doesn't impede in your shopping habits. You're not telling people to don't buy from Target, buy from my exclusive store. I got my own name on the hyperlink. You're really you're almost kind of stepping in their shopping process and being a part of it and maybe even pushing them, but you're not disrupting it in any other major way.
Right. Exactly. That's the difference. You can tap into that trust authority. If people know that, oh, I'm getting on Amazon and this is a review on it or whatever, okay, great. Versus there's no trust factor that's there.
Yep.
It makes a big difference. So then how is it that people can get involved in affiliate marketing? Because when you listen, like, well, not talking about Ballroom Hope or anything, but how do you actually get started? Because it's something that if you're already in it, it's pretty easy what you have to do. But then for those people that don't know, like, affiliate what? How do I do it?
Yeah.
So how do people get started?
Yeah, it's a good question. So for me, it seemed like a natural progression because I was online selling stuff on eBay. I got familiar with, working with different terminology like ROI and kind of, all this different stuff. And along the way, I'm building websites. And when WordPress came along, I just got comfortable with coding and all that. But if you're talking about somebody that is literally saying, look, I'm trying to find different avenues of earning passive income, but I know nothing about affiliate marketing, the cool thing for them today is they have multiple things that I didn't have several years ago. So number one is they have YouTube. There's great websites out there, or great videos out there that literally just talk about affiliate marketing 101 from beginning to end. It'll, one of the things about affiliate marketing is there's some terminology in there like CPA, which is cost per acquisition, CPL, which is cost per lead, some things you want to understand fundamentally about affiliate marketing and the terminology behind it. So you want to understand how do you set up websites and get domains and all that stuff, because obviously, part of it is you're going to do blogging. But even if you don't do blogging, Byron, you can still have affiliate programs just with social media. So we talked about a blog earlier. You don't even need to have a blog. You can just have a Facebook, and kind of your audience is already there. Even if you have 200 people, you can join an affiliate program, whatever it may be, whatever you're interested in. So if cameras is what you love talking about, join Canon's affiliate program. I don't know if they have one, but join it. You'll get a link that is assigned to you. And when you get on Facebook and say, hey guys, just bought my Canon, you guys should check it out. Click the link here, kind of be open about this is an affiliate link. I'll earn a commission or something along those lines. But again, if somebody is looking around for a camera, they're going to probably click on it, which ultimately drops a cookie. It'll be tracked back to you. And so when that person purchases, you'll get the credit. So you don't need a high level of advanced understanding about technology and all this other stuff if that's partly what intimidated you to get into it to begin with. I think principally you should just understand how the process works and the players. So you should understand that there's an affiliate network. Affiliate networks are things like Commission Junction, Share Sale. Some people may be familiar with ClickBank. Then there's the affiliate, who would be you. You're the blogger. You're the person with the social exposure, YouTube, whatever you may have out there. And then there's the affiliate manager, who is myself. And we typically manage that whole ecosystem. So we're talking to the affiliate on the merchant's behalf, whether it's Target, Lenovo, whatever company is out there that we're managing. We're working with that affiliate to make sure that not only are they good affiliates, but they're good affiliates for that merchant. So, outside of the video, Byron, and maybe reading a few good blogs out there, affiliatemission.com has a good blog where we talk about stuff, how to be an affiliate, how to do it well. I would just say jump into it and then just start working with your affiliate manager to build up your site and kind of find your footing that way. And there's going to be no one that comes into the space, Byron, that's going to, okay, now I know everything. Now I'm going to start being an affiliate. No, kind of do trial by fire. Don't get paralyzed with analytics about, what should I do here? What should I do there? Just get started. Buy a domain, set up a site on WordPress or whatever you're going to do, and build from there. Right.
Well, that's the key at the end of the day. You have to dive in. No matter how much you read it, you're not going to learn what works until you do it. It goes back to the expression, if you can read all you want in terms of books and watch videos about how to ride a bike, but until you put your butt in the seat, it doesn't matter.
That's right. That's exactly right.
You think about how many people do that, like, well, I read about it, but did you do it? Well, no. So you got to jump in there. So obviously, it makes a lot of sense in terms of just diving into it. How should people go about looking for products, and what should they promote? Because when you look at the affiliate world, there's so many choices, and it can be overwhelming for that person who's just getting started. But there's tens of thousands of things. How do I pick one to start with?
Yeah, that's a great question. And typically what I would tell people is, especially for those that just started, they just watched the video and they're like, okay, I understand a little bit about affiliate marketing. I know what it means. Now I'm going to get into this. The question comes back to, Byron, what is it that you're comfortable with buying and talking about? So, don't start stepping into other places where you heard about people being really successful selling certain kind of products. Reach back to what you're comfortable talking about. So again, if it's cameras or a particular pair of jeans, join that affiliate program and start there. Because, no one can probably speak to it or be the authority on that particular product like you because you're a shopper in it anyways. But if you think you've evolved past that, where you're saying, hey, look, I get that, I can be an affiliate for stuff that I already pay for. That's not a big thing. I would just simply say, do a little homework with Google Correlate, use some other tools out there to see what are hot keywords out there. Because one of the big things right now, or at least for the past couple of years in the affiliate space at least, is subscription boxes. There's a lot of companies that are popping up, sending out boxes every month that are curated towards the customer. And along the way, influencers and affiliates have been popping up around those subscription boxes. So one of the things that you can look at is, okay, subscription boxes have been the hot thing for the past year or so. I'm gonna try to be an affiliate with a subscription box company. And then you may even want to take it a niche down further and say, but what am I most interested in? Is it beauty products, or do I want to talk about food? Because that will determine whether you want to do it with Blue Apron or with Julep, a cosmetics type partner. So those are all the things that, there's no real science behind which company you should pick up outside of what are you most comfortable talking about. Because keep in mind, you may have to blog about it a little bit. You may even have to invest a little bit of your own money before you build up an audience to buying that product. Because you just going to the retailer saying, hey, I'm an influencer, can you send me a free box? And you got like 200 friends on Facebook and that's it. Typically merchants want to see you actually carry a little weight out in the sphere, and then they're willing to send you boxes. So if you're willing to do that investment up front anyways, I think that's where you need to stick with what you know and then build your affiliate portfolio around that.
Right, and that in itself, it's valuable because you think of how many people, they don't have skin on the game, where they just want all the benefits, but they don't want to invest in it. Like, you're not going to see me talk about hair products because I shave my head. So if someone said, hey, you could talk about razors that work great, I will be happy to demonstrate it. But if someone said, well, it makes your hair grow, I'm like, I don't care. Yep. I'm going the opposite direction with that.
And that's a prime example. So you may be a guy that says, look, I shave my head bald. So obviously I'm not going to talk about clippers, but I may talk about something more closely related to a blade of some sort. So I may want to go with Bevel or Gillette or something along those lines. See, you have to cater how at least you start around yourself. And that's why I say if you buying a subscription box anyways, continue to buy that subscription box and use that as your first premise of starting your affiliate site. Do your video review, post it up on your blog, because it's something you were purchasing anyways. This is the beauty of it, is that, affiliate marketing, both for the affiliate and the merchant, is relatively low risk. We're consumers anyways. We're consuming things, right? So, there are people that have great food blogs out there where they're probably going to talk about those certain kind of foods anyways because you're going to eat daily. So some of this stuff is just natural progression in how would you like to present what you're doing to the masses, and how do you want to earn money based off of that? And that's what affiliate marketing presents.
Right, definitely. And it just makes logical sense to start that way, where it becomes powerful. Now, obviously, when you're looking at from the affiliate manager standpoint, what are some of those things that someone's just getting started and they're going to whichever company, what is it that you look for in terms of making sure that they're a good fit for what you're offering?
Yeah, so one of the main things as an affiliate manager that you're looking for is that when they're signing up for your program, so for example, we just brought on a company just before the Thanksgiving holiday called Skinny & Company. They're a coconut oil company, and they sell, anything you can think of in terms of coconut oil based in a product that you can cook with, beauty products, all that kind of stuff. Well, if someone signs up to that program and they have a skateboard website, obviously that doesn't fit for us, right? So that immediately takes you out. So as people are applying for the programs, you have to understand that what the affiliate manager is looking for is something that is extremely relevant to the product that is at hand. So the coconut oil company that I talked about, maybe it's a beauty site, someone that talks about skincare, or someone that focuses on health issues, and alternatives for medicine or creams and different stuff like that. Those could be variations that would fall under that Skinny and Company affiliate program, but it won't be, just some out of the left field, or you don't want pornography and things that seem relatively nefarious within the affiliate program. So it's not extremely restrictive, Byron. You'll be surprised how much, when people apply for a program, they don't apply for it with a site that looks relevant. But then once we decline that application, they send back and they say, no, look, I was starting a website and I was going to call it Coconut Oil R Us. I'm making that up. I don't even know if that's a website. And I'm starting.
Well, give me a second. Let me go look on that.
I'm going to go to whois.com and see who owns that. I'm going to buy it.
Right.
But I'm going to buy that domain, and that's why I'm joining your program, because I want to fold it under my stuff. Then I'm like, oh, great. So, affiliate marketing is mostly about communication too. As long as you're talking to the affiliate manager about what your ultimate plans are and how you plan on promoting and giving them some insight into your audience, I don't think you'll have any problem signing up for most affiliate programs.
Okay, that's good to know, because for some people they might have that fear because they'll hear their stories, but XYZ company, they're really restrictive and they don't take everybody the first time. But as you said, it's all about communication.
All about communication. Just let the affiliate manager know what your ultimate goals are if you are declined. And, with that, I think with that transparency, you'll be surprised how much that opens up, that affiliate manager to you and willing to listen, even to your plans if it's nothing put online yet. But you have to be clear about that. Otherwise, they can only base it off of what they see within the network. So that's why they're most likely declining you.
Right. Oh, definitely. It's a powerful thing when you understand that. So obviously, when you're looking at this, you have someone with the right presence online. What do you see are like the most effective ways, besides blogging, for people to really scale up that affiliate business so they go from just getting started to, wow, I can actually do something with this besides buy a Happy Meal with what's coming in?
So one of the ways that I've seen become very effective for obvious reasons is YouTube, right? So I know some people are afraid to get in front of a camera, but YouTube is the number 2 most searched platform there is online right now. So depending on what keyword you're using within YouTube and all that stuff, I mean, if you go out there, people are doing all kind of unboxings and look at, I got my new package in, this is what it looks like. And they do an unboxing and showing of the product, because at the end of the day, people are becoming much more influenced by the person than they are in most cases with even the brand themselves. So for instance, if I went to Byron's Facebook page and Byron has a video up of him showing something and a product that he's into, I'm much more inclined to convert with that sale because I trust Byron. Whereas the product itself that he may be talking about is still relatively new, it's unproven, but I do know Byron is a proven commodity. So for me, that's all that matters. So people have to trust in their ability to sell and talk to their audience. Even, again, if it's just 200 people on Facebook, that's how you start. You have to start somewhere. And you start by your friends and followers on Twitter. Even if you have 100 people on Twitter, start with where you're at. And trust me, it will expand over time. But the key is you have to be consistent. You can't just try and then all of a sudden give up. Start testing things. Start seeing if you need to maybe use different keywords, or even look at other people that are doing it at a high level. See what they're doing and make your adjustments. We talked about that, you and I as podcasters. I listen to podcasts. That's why I reach out to you. Because I'm like, I actually like this guy. I like listening to him. I like how he's conversational. How can I work with Byron? How can I talk with him? So that's the same thing you should be doing out there as well. You should be trying to, look at others and see what they're doing and take pieces from it.
Right. Oh, definitely. You have to do what works, because otherwise, what's the point of it if you're trying to reinvent the wheel? That was kind of done a long time ago.
Right.
Like, it's a better wheel. You mean you put a tire on it?
Right. That's right.
It's just that simple stuff. It's doing what works. And it sounds like that YouTube is a very powerful way for people to begin getting their message out accordingly without necessarily having to build up a big website for blogging purposes.
Yeah, YouTube is one of the biggest. I mean, so, when I first started in affiliate marketing several years ago, Byron, I mean, the big thing people would build is these cookie cutter websites. So they would literally just build kind of one-pagers, have some content on there, and then literally link to the merchant. Well, Google started to figure that out. They came with some algorithm changes, which, if some people looked it up, they're called Panda and Penguin, which automatically slapped down those people that were just building these simple websites because they said, hey, you need to offer more value to the reader. You need to put a little bit more effort behind this. So what people transitioned over to was what is largely known as influencers today, but even a lot of influencers at the core of them are affiliate marketers because the links that they're putting up, they're getting a commission in some sense, or if nothing else, they got the product for free to talk about it. So yeah, using platforms like Twitter, even Facebook, Instagram in a lot of cases, because you can still put I think it's 15 now or 20 seconds on Instagram that you can stretch off to if you can do something really cool to capture the attention there and then say, hey, link is in the bio if you want to see the rest of this. That's all affiliate actions that you can play with in the different social platforms.
Right, definitely. I mean, it becomes extremely powerful when you do that. Now, obviously, this is great when you're looking at people generating revenue, but on the flip side of it, what types of businesses should consider having an affiliate program to expand what they're offering to reach a larger audience?
I love that you asked this question because it does give you a look on the other side, because a lot of people just look at it from the affiliate side and they don't really know how that plays out for them as the business owner. But I would say whatever kind of widget that you're offering, if you want to do it from a cost-effective standpoint, at least to start, I would always start with an affiliate program, and here's why. Just when it was cost-effective for the affiliate, it's cost-effective for the affiliate program too. So, if the affiliate isn't selling anything for you, then you're not paying anything. Your upfront cost may be the affiliate manager, which is me. Your upfront costs are going to be, of course, setting up the affiliate program through a network. But outside of that, you don't have huge amounts of expenses. And keep in mind that you can do a lot of different affiliate pieces or digital marketing tactics in affiliate marketing that are totally unrelated to blogging and coupons and stuff like that we talked about before. There are also affiliate marketers out there, Byron, that they do email marketing for you. So there are affiliates out there that have email databases already set up, whether it's 1 million people in their database, whatever it is, and they say, look, we send out an email every month and we put our partners on there. We're willing to put you on. You give us $100 for the media exposure, and then, of course, the commission that'll be paid out. So here you're getting an email blast into a corner of the world that you normally couldn't penetrate because either you're a startup or for whatever reason you don't have that insight into that customer base. So I think if you're a program just starting out, and again, it doesn't matter what vertical you're in. I don't care if it's beauty, if it's skateboard. Again, coconut oil. I just told you about that. That's simple. That seems to be a very you could even look at it and say it's a very saturated space right now. Everybody wants to do coconut oil. Affiliate marketing still helps you penetrate eyeballs, whereas if you're just trying to do it all on yourself, you probably won't be able to do it. So any vertical will be suffice.
Right, definitely. So then if someone, like when you said that, like $100 for an email blast and plus the affiliate commissions, how would someone go about finding things like that? Because that would be a little bit foreign to most businesses out there. Like they'll be thinking, you could do this?
Right. Yeah, good question. So that's where an affiliate manager like myself comes in at. So one, we have the established relationships with people that do those email blasts that I told you about, or people that, for example, if you don't have the money to pay for someone to do any kind of PPC or pay-per-click or search engine marketing in place for you, well, you can do it through affiliate marketing. And there's tons of companies out there that say, look, we'll do a lot of your PPC efforts, but you'll have to pay us on the commission. You'll have to make it worth our while. And for you, that's a win because you don't have a PPC guy that can take that over for you. And they'll also do long tail stuff. But all of those relationships are created with the affiliate manager. So any affiliate manager worth their salt, when you go to them, they always have guys in their pocket that they can reach out to and make introductions for those relationships. And even beyond that, when you sign up for the networks, a lot of those guys start to sign up under you immediately anyways, because most networks like ShareSale, like Impact Radius and Commission Junction, they make an announcement to their users that, hey, this new company signed up with us. They're selling, these particular guns and butters. Go out and sign up for them. And once you sign up for them, then you'll be able to have access to those affiliates too. So you're kind of getting it from both sides. The affiliate manager is responsible for doing the core recruiting for you and the core bringing in people that will drive that ultimate revenue for you. But the network itself is also lending some support from that perspective as well.
Right, definitely, because it's a different way to think about marketing in terms of creating that scalability. So for the business owner out there, if they're thinking, this sounds interesting, what type of investment does it typically take, let's say, to bring on that affiliate manager and to just get things started? If they're going to pay people for, let's say, running an email campaign to get the waters churning for it.
It's funny you asked this because no one in all my time of being interviewed and otherwise have ever asked me straight up, how much will the cost be? And I'm glad you asked because it's a very necessary conversation. So typically when you find an affiliate manager, they're also known as OPM, which is an outsourced program manager. Typically what they're charging is anywhere between $1,200 to sometimes $2,000 and up a month to manage that affiliate program for you. So in some respects for a newer company, that can seem somewhat expensive. But if you think about it in totality about the ROI that it ultimately can generate, not to mention, kind of, again, not the expenses that you're incurring with having other people do those same marketing efforts for you, it's rather nominal. But in addition to that, you're also paying for the network. And depending on what affiliate network you choose, so on the cheaper side of the affiliate network, a lot of people go with ShareSale.com. ShareSale.com can typically run you about $500+ for a one-time setup, $500. And then after that, they'll charge you a small percentage on each sale of the product. So as you make a sale, you're just funding your account to pay ShareSale. But again, that's relatively low risk. And if you're not making any sales for whatever the month is, ShareSale is saying, hey, you have to at least pay us a minimum of $25 each month to keep your account open. So right. as you look at different networks like CommissionJunction.com, Impact Radius is a little bit more expensive than, even sometimes Commission Junction, although Impact Radius has a lot more to offer from a technology standpoint and a tracking and attribution standpoint. So it depends on where you are in your business, Byron. So if I got someone that was just starting out in business, they're bootstrapping their business, I would immediately tell them, hey, look, let's start your program. Let's get your name under ShareSale and let's build from there. If you're a little bit more advanced, meaning you have a little bit more cash, I would say let's go with Impact Radius. And if you for whatever reason, you don't want to work for either of those, then I would suggest to you probably like a Commission Junction or a Link Share. And then we would work from there. But in terms of costs, at the very minimal, you're probably looking at, $2,000+ a month to run your affiliate program, in addition to the commission that you'll be paying out to the people that are promoting your products.
Okay, that's good to know, because I think people, if when it comes down to it, if you can have an army of people who are bloggers, creating videos, you name it, talking about your product and promoting it, and then sure, you're paying the commission on top of it, that can actually work out to be much less expensive than if you're running, let's say, a traditional PPC campaign.
Absolutely. I mean, and again, in your first month or two, because it takes time to ramp up. So if you have any affiliate manager that's telling you, hey, look, month one, I'm going to kill it for you, you need to run as fast as you can the other way. It's just like SEO. If there's anybody telling you, I promise I'm going to rank you for, coconut oil on number one, then run the other way. I mean, it does take a little consistent effort, but after 3 months, you're definitely going to start seeing some traction. And at the end of the year, you'll be glad you did it, because you're building up, as you pointed out, an army of folks that are either writing SEO, search engine optimization content for you that you otherwise wouldn't get. You may have a couple of affiliates or just one that is actually doing some pay-per-click campaign for you. You may have affiliates that are doing some email blasts for you in your satchel. So you have a plethora of different people banging different sides of the wall that you just wouldn't get otherwise. So as you look at the end of the year on the ROI that you're getting from your affiliate program, that will be your win. So if you have a little patience and you have a little understanding of how that works, I think you'll be glad you did it that way.
Right. And that's critical, because it's always look at the big picture. It's the same thing I talk about when someone says, well, how come I should run the other way? If with the SEO guys say I can get you there in the first month because they're full of it.
Yes.
If someone gets you on the first page in the first month for something, it's probably something that people don't care about in the first place.
That's true. That's
like,
very
well,
true.
It's coconut oil and to use it on your big toe. Well, I'm pretty sure that not very many people are looking at that term.
Yeah, and that's a really good point. Is you're right. If you're probably ranking high on it, either you sat on it very early before it took off, or something black hat is really happening, and it could be pulled down in one smack from Google, or what it's known as. Search engine optimization is organic. It's something that takes time for Google to crawl through and really give credence to you, or give authority to you to say, hey, you know what? Byron is actually really pounding away at this coconut oil. He's grabbing traffic. He's really showed some focus on this. We're going to rise him up in the rankings because of it. Or he put something in Reddit that went extremely viral, so we're going to give him tons of link juice and credit for this. It's those kind of efforts that will give you something. So when you have affiliates that aren't guest blogging on your site, but they are doing it on their own, and they have their own page rank levels and other things that are helping them outrank, and yet they're talking about you, Google looks at that and says, you know what? We got other sites that are looking at this guy. Let's or this gal. Let's give them credit over the other person, because they're getting a lot more love than we see in other areas. And that's ultimately what rises you up in the rankings, not somebody learning how to stuff keywords in your back end and dupe the system. Because, trust me, I've seen this for a very long time. You're going to get slapped. And when you do it, it's going to be hard to come back from.
Right. I know what you mean. I saw a bunch of people lately get slapped for doing some shady stuff on YouTube. Like, it's a matter of time. You're not going to mess with Google, and they're not going to notice it. Like, oh, yeah, we're not going to pay attention. It's going to happen.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
It's just a matter of wait. Stuff like, oh, but it's ranking right now. Give it a week. It'll disappear. Versus being authentic about your approach, and it's going to be there for the long term.
Yeah, and Google, their investment is the people that are really driving the revenue for them, and YouTube and all this other stuff. So if they start getting people that are reporting you as spam or reporting your blog and all this other stuff, they have an investment to make sure you don't win nefariously. So the best way to do it is the right way, and that's what affiliate marketing offers when it's done right.
Right. Oh, definitely. So now, obviously, it makes sense for a lot of businesses, but then what types of products are a good fit for using an affiliate manager, or just getting onto the different platforms, and which ones should people just say, no, just not to go there?
Yeah, you know what? That's a good question. Byron, I don't know if I draw the line anywhere. I mean, I've been asked that a couple of times this year where, people are like, so do digital products work? Are you willing to do ebooks over physical products? And, I don't know if there's any place. So for me personally, and for what we're doing, we don't mess with porn. I don't mess with e-cigs and some other stuff just for my own stance. That's not to say that they can't sell, and they can't sell well in some areas. So, there's some people that ultimately have their own here's what we don't do. But it's not to say that it won't work. So, for instance, we've tried to do some lead-based stuff with gold companies. The guy that was really nice, I believed in his company. I don't think, gold companies are all, hey, sign up here and we'll get you that right away. I don't think that's all that, but leads can be very tricky. So we started to back away late last year in terms of working with gold and silver coin companies and doing leads with them and all that kind of stuff, because it's tricky if it works or not. So, but again, that's a personal thing. You may find an affiliate manager that he's or she is all about it and they don't work with other stuff. But it's really hard to say what works and what doesn't, because I think affiliate marketing has worked across all verticals, including digital products. So if somebody's selling ebooks or, a Udemy course or something along those lines, that works. It just depends on how you shape it and position it and what affiliates you have driving it.
Right, definitely. I think that's so critical, because if it shows that anything can be promoted out there, it's just a matter of being on the right network at the end of the day. Is that correct?
That's absolutely right. Being on the right network, having the right affiliate manager promote your product, and, having the right affiliates do it with you. Right,
definitely. So, obviously, since you're an affiliate manager for a company, what's that sweet spot in terms of if people are to say, dang, I like what Pri says, what type of products are you really looking for? What type of brands that make a difference where you say, you've got something, we can talk?
Yeah. So we're looking for people, I talked about it earlier. I even wrote a book about it, about starting a subscription box business. We like working with subscription box companies. We worked for several years with a company called Wantable.com. That's wantable.com. And they sell fitness clothes, which was a big thing. So they were competing against Stitch Fix and Lululemon. They sell beauty products. And again, all this is curated. But then we also shifted gears and worked with a kids box, and then it was a kids learning box where they would put different stuff in to help your kid learn. But we just love the subscription model. I think there's something, exciting about working with the mommy bloggers and all those different kind of people. But we'll also take one-off products too. So we worked with a partner that sold camel milk, of all things, Byron. So
wow.
So when we took on the company, we were like, okay, camel milk, that's interesting. I don't know what we could do, but I was like, yeah, let's take it on, see what we can work. So we've been kind of known as the niche killer that way, because we take on products that, are kind of one-offy type stuff, and we just kind of kill it with the affiliate program. Because again, when Wantable started, that subscription piece was just coming in. You just knew about Birchbox, Julep, and maybe a couple others. But then we came in, and that company has since secured a lot of money with venture capitalists and all that stuff. We did it with a company called Desert Farms that did camel milk. And next thing we know, Ariana Huffington mentioned in one of her posts that, she adds camel milk every morning to her tea, and our affiliate sales just took off. So you never know what you're positioning yourself for. And again, it depends on who's talking about it in your audience. Ariana Huffington obviously has a large listener base. And when you start searching camel milk, there's only going to be a few companies that come up to the top, and Desert Farms is literally number one, and that's who we started their affiliate program. Well, again, now we're taking on Skinny & Company, and they have this coconut oil product where you can do with mouthwash and have, scrubs, coconut scrubs and all this stuff. And I thought, man, this is really cool. And it's new, so I don't have the hurrah story yet. But it's that kind of stuff that, it's across verticals, right? We have an insoles company that we work with. This is all stuff that you can never walk up and say, Priest, I know what companies you have. You have an insole company, you have a camel milk company, and it's just all over the place. It just depends on how it's positioned.
Right. Oh, definitely. It can be literally all over the place, but that's the thing. It shows that it's all about the relationship and having something that it's in demand. It meets some type of need. It's something that's just not a Me Too type of situation as well.
Yeah,
it's like
definitely.
With the camel milk. Like I can't think of very many places that you can go buy camel milk. So like you got to go to the store. Like, okay, I have a 2%, 1% skim milk, camel.
That's right. Yeah, and most people, when we started talking to them, so Camel milk has been known to kind of help eliminate some issues within juvenile diabetes and do other stuff that I had no clue that the properties were in that milk that did that. And so when we worked with this guy, Waleed, to kind of help him get his affiliate program started, all along the way, I'm thinking this is a real cool opportunity to really, I'm talking to my team and I'm like, this is really nice to try this out because we'll know if it works or not. And it did. But before that, again, we did some gold and silver kind of coins. And it was like, I don't know if I'll get into the lead stuff with this stuff anymore. It's really tricky. But then we'll work with other financial partners that are selling. They do accounting-based stuff for you online. Merit Bookkeeping is somebody that I worked with personally for my own business, that is. So, Byron, there's no real rhyme or reason. I mean, if you have a good product, sometimes a great product can sell itself, like Lenovo, and then there's other products that you have to kind of get some push behind you to help you with that. But I've seen it all, costumes to computers and in between.
Wow, that's incredible to know that there's such a wide variety. That's great. So, obviously, as we wrap things up here, what's one thing you would want people to know about affiliate marketing to help them, whether they're a business or they're a consumer?
Yeah. So, look, the one thing, I heard this quote from someone that says, and not necessarily a quote, it was a statement that I believe Warren Buffett or somebody mentioned, where they said, look, no one has become a millionaire from having one stream of income. Which told me what? That if your goal is to be a millionaire, and it shouldn't necessarily be to be a millionaire, but if it's to be financially secure for that matter, you're not going to do it with one stream. More than likely, your job isn't going to do it by itself. There has to be another vehicle for you to leverage to help open up streams of income for you. And I think affiliate marketing is one of those ways that you can tap into. I'm not saying it's super easy, but it's one that anybody can learn, take advantage of, and try to create another stream for themselves as they go out and do other things. So as an affiliate, as a person that is trying to figure out extra money, or what I call horizontal money, and I own that domain, by the way, horizontalmoney.com. There's nothing up, but I own it. But that's a great way to do it for the affiliate. In the business, look, if you're a new business and you're trying to figure out a good way of, expanding your business and creating an extension of your marketing team, then there's no other place you should be looking outside of affiliate marketing. Learn how to leverage affiliate marketing to the benefit of your business. And if you're a newer business and you've seen some of these tactics work, I think even then affiliate marketing still can offer some influencers to you and different things to help expand your business in places that you otherwise wouldn't have seen, just as we talked about earlier.
Right. Oh, definitely. Now, how can people learn more about what you do and then be able to reach out to you if they think that either they want to promote some of the products that you're offering, or to even be able to have them help you get their business in front of more people?
Yeah, thanks for the opportunity. Again, I really do appreciate it, Byron. But you can come out to Affiliate Mission, MISSION.com. We have a blog out there. Feel free to kind of look around. We talk about simple affiliate marketing 101, FAQ to affiliate marketing. I think we have some videos. Also, if you sign up for the email, one of our first emails that we send off to you is literally a 20-minute lesson of me teaching affiliate marketing from A to Z. I also include a deck about all of this stuff. What does affiliate marketing mean? Who are the players within affiliate marketing? So if that's something you're really interested in doing, then go to affiliatemission.com, sign up for the email, you'll get that. Otherwise, I'm on Twitter. So if you want to reach me at Priest Willis, Priest Willis, Willis, one word. I normally connect relatively quickly on Twitter.
Okay, that's good to know. Well, I definitely want to thank you for coming on to the Big Movement Podcast today and sharing your wisdom about affiliate marketing and how people can start making that horizontal money.
That's right. Thanks, Byron. I really appreciate it. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks for listening to the Big Movement Podcast today. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Now that you've surely been inspired to take your entrepreneurial career and business to the next level, you can stop by the website and get more. And if you're ready to boost your business brand, be sure to grab your free report, 7 Easy Steps to Build Your Brand Today.